Alright, let's go ahead and go to the plus. We're going to go into our default set and go down to the Killbox. So we'll have a thumbnail there for the little Killbox icon. What this is going to do, if you click on it, we'll go down to our tile types, scroll down till you get to the Killbox option. The tile name, we'll just say Killbox. Description, we'll say tile health to 0. And general settings, we'll actually make it invisible in-game so that if you need it to be something like a floor at the bottom of the level and you just want to make sure nothing gets past it, then you can set it for that. We'll take our thumbnail image to thumbnail here. Animation is not to worry about because we don't have anything there. Since it's invisible, doesn't matter on the offset. The collider right here, you can have a collider if you want to make sure that the object doesn't pass through it. If it was like going really fast or something, you could keep this on. You could also scale the vertical horizontal a little bit smaller than the actual size of this box. I'm going to go ahead and say that the for this one I'm going to turn the collider off, but if you want it on, you can keep it on there. You would just want to make sure the trigger box is large enough that it connects with the object that's trying to hit it. Alright, so if you notice inside of here, the options for it, there isn't a health option to a hit point option. This is just simply by default, if the trigger is enabled and the player or object hits the enabled one, we have just players only being checked on this, then it'll assign a full value of that player's health to 0. Okay, so I'm going to say enable trigger settings. We'll go ahead and say that the size is going to be the same size as the box, so 10 by 10. And to activate it, we're saying it's just if you touch it. So again, this can also be not only just if you touch it, but you could say touch it and trigger it to enable it that way too. Alright. Okay, and that's actually all you have to do to set up a Killbox for the scene. I would say that if you have specific needs for it, one thing to keep in mind is that the easiest way to use these, especially if you're using them in a large scene, is place one in, but then scale it. Like if it needs to go across the bottom of your scene, just put one inside the scene and scale it all the way across, left and right. That way you don't have to put in 50 or 100 of these to do basically checking for the same thing. Alright, and then that'll finish off that one for us.